Today we are going to start Human Relation Thinkers series, and there are two lessons. Lesson number 1 is on Elton Mayo. So who was Elton Mayo? He was an Australian-born psychologist, an industrial researcher, and an organizational theorist. Now we will start with human relations approach. So how it all began. The starting point was human revolution in administrative and organizational theories. It was all about humans, their psychology, their motivation, their informal behavior. Now management was no longer secluded. It was all about web of interpersonal relationships at workplace. This theory was also the result of an experiment named Hawthorne experiment that was conducted by Elton Mayo and his colleagues of Harvard Business School at Western Electric Company. लेकिन इस एक्सपेरिमेंट की जरूरत क्यों पड़ी? The main reason was rising unrest among the workers and over mechanization of the workers. Workers को मशीन की तरह ट्रीट किया जाने लगा था due to the application of scientific management theories. Now we will see various experiments conducted by Elton Mayo and various stages of Hawthorne experiment. Elton Mayo started with the first inquiry experiment. Okay, so this was the first experiment that he conducted. He was called to analyze the issue of a successful textile mill in Philadelphia facing a high general turnover. इसका मतलब ये था, in a very short period of time, workers were leaving the job. So what Mayo did for solving the issue was pretty interesting, and later on he observed something very important. He introduced incentive system, but that did not improve the condition. But when he tinkered the rest periods and increased it, the workers were feeling more motivated to work. The solutions that Mayo gave actually worked. So he asked the management to introduce incentive system, okay? And the issue got resolved. But Mayo had found many answers to his own questions. He observed that if there is proper ventilation, lighting, improvement in working conditions, and wage incentives, as well as adequate rest was given to the workers, they will produce more. Now we'll start with the Hawthorne experiment story. बहुत सारे stages हैं, confuse होने की जरूरत नहीं है. So just keep your focus on the lesson. George Pinnock of the National Research Council of the National Academy of Science decided to test the hypothesis of Elton Mayo at Western Electric Company. वो hypothesis क्या है वो हम आगे देखेंगे. He divided people equally into two groups. One was to be test group, that were the experiment testing group. Another group was a normal group जो normally अपना daily काम कर रहे थे. ठीक है? And this was to test the relations between the level of illumination and its effect of production. So एक ग्रुप था जिस पे एक्सपेरिमेंट कंडक्ट किया गया, दूसरा ग्रुप नॉर्मली अपना काम कर रहा था. दोनों को कंपेयर करके देखना चाहते थे क्या बदलाव आता है जब एल्टन मेयो के हाइपोथेसिस को एक्सपेरिमेंट ग्रुप पे अप्लाई किया जाता है. द रिसर्चर्स वर कंफ्यूज्ड बिकॉज आउटकम बहुत ज्यादा शॉकिंग था. उन्होंने देखा कि एक्सपेरिमेंटल ग्रुप जिन पे हाइपोथेसिस अप्लाई किए गए और जो नॉर्मल ग्रुप है उनके काम में कोई डिफरेंस नहीं दिखा. Probably reason ये माना गया that the workers were aware that such an experiment is conducted and they were very conscious and they wanted to perform their job in the hardest way possible. Now जो पहला experiment किया गया the illumination project वो fail रहा. So उसे explain करने के लिए दो hypotheses दिए गए. Number 1, individual wage payment incentive had stimulated increase in the output. The changes in supervisory techniques had improved the attitudes of workers and output. So ये दो important hypotheses note किए गए. Now Mayo was called to test both the hypotheses that we just read and also to explain the root cause of the uncertainty, for which Mayo set up the relay assembly test room experiment in 1927, where again दो groups बनाए गए of 6 girls each and they were put on an individual incentive plan. लेकिन over 2 years of analysis के बाद ये दिखा that there was no major change in their productivity. Now to test the second hypothesis, Mayo ने कहा कि हम एक relaxed environment बनाएंगे, work environment, and as a result the production increased as workers felt कि उनका ध्यान रखा जा रहा था और उन्हें मशीन की तरह ट्रीट नहीं किया जा रहा था बल्कि इंसान की तरह ट्रीट किया जा रहा था. Fellow workers and supervisors freely एक दूसरे से interact कर पा रहे थे and this established that work satisfaction depended on informal social pattern of working group. Thus, the link between supervision, morale and productivity was established and the second hypothesis proved to be right. Similarly, I absolutely enjoy interacting with you on Telegram and the link is in the description box below. You can come and talk to me freely about your queries related to public administration. Now we will talk about the next part of the experiment. Experiment number 2 by Mayo and his team was on human attitudes and sentiments in 1928 till 1931, where over 20,000 workers were given the opportunity to vent out their feelings regarding anything about the organization and management or his job or co-workers. What were the findings? Workers appreciated this and for the first time they felt equal. Supervisors ने अपना जो attitude है वो change किया because they knew that Elton Mayo की team उन पे watch रख रही है. So they got very conscious and they changed their attitude towards their workers. And this proved that the behavior of the workers cannot be separated from the feelings and sentiments that were the product of their individual past. For instance, अगर हम किसी के बात करने के तरीके पे या behavior या reaction पे कोई comment करते हैं, repeatedly कुछ ऐसा बोलते हैं जिससे उसे बुरा लगे, तो ये हो सकता है कि उसके पास्ट में कुछ ऐसा हुआ हो जिसकी वजह से उसका रिएक्शन इतना इमीडिएट और नेगेटिव होता है, राइट? सो उन्हें ह्यूमंस की तरह ट्रीट करना बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है विद रिस्पेक्ट, कीपिंग इन माइंड दैट दे आर ह्यूमंस एंड नॉट मशीन्स एंड दे हैव फीलिंग्स. नाउ कमिंग टू द फाइनल पार्ट ऑफ द लेसन, वी आर गोइंग टू सी दैट द फाइनल एक्सपेरिमेंट टुक प्लेस in 1931-1932 and it was to test the hypothesis of organization as a social being or social organization, जिसका मतलब ये है that organization is not cut off from the society because ultimately it is run by human beings. So externalities or external feelings will affect the internal working. 3 groups whose work was interlinked were chosen for this experiment and this is also called the bank wiring experiment, which is very important. Remember this, okay? Under this experiment, the wages were to be given on the basis of group incentive plan where each individual got his incentive only if the group achieved the target. But workers wanted to fail this experiment since Mayo observed a following pattern that the workers were following. One should not maintain social distancing and the inspector should not behave like an inspector. One should not turn out too much work else he should be called a rate buster. One should not turn out too little work else he will be called a chesla. One should not tell a supervisor anything negative about an associate else he will be called a squealer. इसका मतलब है they were trying to deliberately underperform. ज्यादा काम मत करो, कम भी काम मत करना और सुपरवाइजर को जाके कंप्लेन भी मत करना. तो वो ये चाहते थे कि ये एक्सपेरिमेंट फेल हो. Now Mayo and his team came to the following conclusions. Authority should be based on social skills rather than expertise to secure coordination. One should not negate the human aspect of organization. Number 3, social and human life were equally important in an organization. इस एक्सपेरिमेंट से एक नया स्टाइल ऑफ मैनेजरियल स्किल आया and it was talking something different from what technical skills were talking about, and it was about handling human situations to motivate the workers, lead and communicate regularly with the workers. Mayo's Hawthorne experiments and the human relation movements helped to sort out a lot of absenteeism in industries during the Second World War, especially in the United States of America. So ये observations आपको याद रखने हैं, बहुत simple है. I hope the entire lesson was very simple and it was in a story form. The major outcome of these experiments was this approach, that is of human relations, was called for a system of rewards and sanctions or carrot and stick policy. Carrot उसके लिए जो अच्छा काम करे, stick या punishment उसके लिए जो बुरा काम करे या underperform करे. It weaved together the concept of emergence of an informal organization within a formal organization and how they both influence each other and are interdependent. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had fun watching the video. I had a lot of fun making the video for you all. Do like, share, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next one.